Camelot 331 here, and oh my God, can GameStop get any worse? I've said this like 37 times at least, maybe 100. I haven't been keeping count, but can they get any worse? What do you think your job description is when you walk into the GameStop and you're like, man, I can't wait to work within the gaming community and sell fun, and everybody's gonna love me and it's gonna be great, and there's definitely nothing bad gonna happen at all for these 11 damn years that I work here. Jesus. What do you think your job description is gonna be? You gonna be selling a video game or two? Maybe 3 video games. You gonna talk to somebody about it? No, it's gonna be mainly Karens asking for damn Mario Kart on the Xbox for some damn reason, because their kids saw it on TV, apparently, and also, you're going to be getting yelled at a lot. But guess what the associates have to do now? Guess what they have to do now? It gets insane. I can't even fathom having to do this. Like when I work there. I can't even fathom Alabama. I can't fathom like how they are even being made to do this. It doesn't even feel damn legal even a little. But apparently it is, so it's all fine. Just have at it. But before we get into it, make sure you give this damn video a thumbs up doodle and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, because that's apparently really important. I didn't even know. Message me on there and subscribe if you have not. So first message, check this garbage out right here. So it says, so I normally wouldn't do something like this, but I'm fed up with GameStop. I currently work there, but I'm planning to leave after the holidays. They have had us holding our ship from store orders the last couple of days because FedEx is apparently overwhelmed, which is fine. They shifted from UPS to FedEx recently, and FedEx apparently can't handle this garbage. So it says, they have now instructed us that the SL or ASL is to take all the outgoing packages to the post office daily in their personal vehicles. We're in a pandemic, the holiday season, with limited hours that are constantly being cut. And now they expect us to use our personal vehicles to transport their packages for profit. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I used to work a job delivering stuff in a company vehicle, so I know it's a huge liability to use your personal vehicle for work, and this is going to end very badly for anyone that might get into an accident in the process. I've already told my SL that I'm not going to be doing this, but other employees need to know that they can fight this, and it should not be expected of them. They cannot force us to use our personal vehicles for their financial gain. And that's absolutely true as hell. By the way, if they do get in a wreck, GameStop is not about to cover that. GameStop's not going to pay for those damages, and neither is your insurance company when they find out you're delivering packages for your job, because your job is supposed to be liable. But since you clock in and go to your store first, somehow it's not. I don't really know. I'm not a law person. I'm not an insurance expert, but they're not going to cover it. I've already talked to insurance companies, and they said they won't cover that. So, rest in peace. GameStop's not going to do it either. So they go on to say, it's ridiculous. I told my SL that I'm not comfortable doing this because it's going to be a liability if I get into an accident or if anything happens with one of our packages along the way. I fully believe this company will go under next year. So what happens when you get into an accident? Well, you're pretty much screwed. What happens if you get robbed? You're going to be blamed for those packages. What happens if somebody loses one? You're also blamed. And these people shouldn't even be held accountable at all because it's not their damn job. I'm sorry. But that's not all. Check this garbage out right here. So this one says, are people blowing you up about how GameStop expects employees to make all their ship from store deliveries directly to USPS now? We haven't been given any information other than we are expected to make a drop-off daily. I won't be doing it, and I wouldn't either, to be honest. Making a daily drop-off that makes me a target of robbery with no cameras or any protection for potentially thousands of dollars of product, for which I'm not insured for, in the case the items are lost or stolen, which will probably result in my termination, and you're damn right about that, and expected to pay it back. This guy's smart as hell. He's apparently not from my hometown because he's super smart. He knows that if anything happens, it's going to be on his shoulders. The funny thing is, when I worked at GameStop, if you even hinted that you were going to take a package with your hands outside, you'd be fired for it. And now they're encouraging their associates to do it. How many people are they going to fire over this? Seems kind of like a trap, like a catch-22. I don't know what a catch-22 is, but I think it might have something to do with this. It probably doesn't, I'm probably going to look in the comments. People are going to be like, you dumb as hell. And I'm going to agree with it. Now, the funny thing is, I had somebody message me. And they were like, there's no way that's true when I posted it on Twitter. They're like, that's not true. A company would never make their entry-level associates or associates do anything like that. Well, check this memo out directly from GameStop. It says right here, beginning on Thursday, 12/10, all ship-from-store orders will print labels for USPS shipment. These shipments must be taken to a local USPS drop daily by the associates. Yes. So it's right there in black and white and kind of grayish. Right there. Now, one important thing to mention is when you start working at GameStop, they say all you need is a reliable vehicle to get to work. But all of a sudden, now you need a vehicle to deliver shipment personally that GameStop's supposed to pay actual companies to do. But, you know, it costs them $0 for their employees to do it because they're not going to pay their employees to do that. And if they get in an accident, they're not paid either. What happens if they leave the store? Are they on the clock? I know if they pulled out the damn fist and shoved it right inside me. And it hurt because it was real big. It was like at least 1,000 milligrams. It was terrifying. But you're thinking, well, maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe it's fine. I wonder what the associates think about it. The vast majority of associates. Well, let's check this out. So check this out. This is on the GameStop Reddit. It says, this is not my job description with the exclamation point at the end, which means it's serious business. It said, so after the wonderful transition from UPS to FedEx, FedEx can no longer pick up packages from us for the next few weeks. Rest in peace. Now we have to take them to our local post office on either Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays. I refuse. I barely have the staff and hours to have my store staffed, and now they want me to deliver packages? It sounds like a joke. Like that you would read on like The Onion or something. No. Nope. It is not. Not going to happen. For some, the post office is right down the street, so it's not a big deal. The closest one to me is about 10 miles from my store. Based on traffic in my city, that'd take you like an hour. Why is this even a thing? Why can't USPS just come by? This is redonkulous. Absolutely redonkulous. I completely agree with the guy. It's not in the job description. All right. It's like making your employees walk the streets. You know what I'm saying? Walk the streets, baby, for a little bit of that money, son. I wouldn't be surprised if that was GameStop's next move, to go to people's houses and like hook up their consoles for them and maybe get a happy ending. I don't know. All right. We never thought GameStop would go this far. Apparently they can go this far. Right here it says, you should say, okay, DL, what time during business hours do you want me to lock up and leave to deliver passages? And you know they're not going to let you lock up, so rest in peace. After hours, let's talk about overtime pay. Diggity doubt it. No way in hell that's happening. This guy says, the problem is this isn't in my job description. I'm more than happy with helping out here and there, but we're all spread too damn thin. This guy says GameStop treats store leaders so bad. I have a friend who long ago was an SL. She was the only SL in her district who could manage to do inventories properly. This is PTSD. So she was rewarded by being asked to help all the other SLs in her district and their inventories. Every time. That was me, by the way. I didn't get paid for it either. Bonus, this was before they were switched to hourly, so she was on salary and didn't get paid anymore. Same. That was me. My district leader called me an inventory specialist. Thanks. Look at this guy. Wait, didn't we get in trouble if we even helped the delivery guy load their truck at one point? Now we are the delivery guy. This is what I'm saying. People are going to be getting fired for this because it's a loophole. It's against LP. Okay, so they're totally going to fire people for it. It's just another damn way. It's like time card fraud, except it's LP fraud. I don't damn know. LP is going to have a field day with this once the floodgate of the missing packages opens. Rest in peace, yeah. And you would think at least they would give you some gas money. No, they're not going to, by the way. You get no gas money here. It's like when you're 16 and you go pick up your friend and you're like, hey, can I have $2? Because I need $2 for gas money to go to the mall and stuff, you know, to check out the honeys. And they say no. And you're like, well, damn, I feel a little wronged here. GameStop's that old 16-year-old friend. But check this out right here. This says thoughts on the new USPS rollout. It says, okay, we all know we switched from UPS to FedEx this year. Worst mistake ever. It's been nothing but problems. From packages being stolen or random a-holes because they leave them outside the store since they're not open yet, which will totally lead to them getting stolen. Now FedEx is being a bunch of bitches. And we're literally instructed to hold all outgoing packages until further notice. And we all know these outgoing deliveries are going to guests who ordered stuff online to be delivered to their house, even if they paid for expedited shipping. So the customers aren't going to get them either way. So my store in particular is sitting on about 30 outgoing packages. We just got a task today. Not only do I have to sit on those packages, but I'm not expected to take any orders made from 10th on to the post office for delivery on daily basis. When my store receives anywhere from 2 to 80 online orders a day, depending on how much they allow the system push through. Oh my God. The post office doesn't have a drop box for actual packages, so whoever takes them has to wait in line at the post office for probably hours, by the way, if you're in my city. Who knows how long to deliver packages. That is not our job. Not to mention we don't have the payroll for it. They cut the cut hours this week to barely over 100 to be open 2 hours early starting Thursday and an hour late on Friday for holiday hours and Cyberpunk release and sales setups. And we have to go to the bank every day. It already takes anywhere from 20 minutes to over an hour for that because the bank is busy all the time. And that's without even getting change. I'm interested to see how I'm supposed to make it to the post office before 5 on single coverage. Yeah, for sure. If I'm expected to do this, I will be claiming mileage, staying clocked in, and claiming insurance issues if I get into an accident during these deliveries, or God forbid someone tries to break into my car to steal packages because multiple trips will have to be made. This guy right here, I just talked about this. I'd be careful. This looks like an LP trap. They can't confirm you sent them via DVR, and if one of those packages goes missing, you'll be held accountable. That's what you have to pay attention to here. This is the most important thing. These associates are going to be held accountable for every little thing that happens when they're out there. This is not in their job description. They want them personally in their personal cars, not paying them anything for it, not covering them insurance-wise, and they think that the employees are just going to sit down and do this or get the hell out there. Yeah, a lot of them will probably have to do it because they don't have another choice. There's a lot of good people still working in these stores that really just don't have any other choice, and they're just trying to make it, man. They're just trying to make it. So what do you think about that? Would you deliver packages for GameStop for zero pay without getting paid gas mileage and also without being covered if somebody hits you head on for some reason? What do you think? Or if the packages were stolen and you have to pay it back or you got fired, what do you think? I think it's absolutely disgusting considering I was there. I didn't even, dude, if I went outside to throw something in the trash can right outside the door and I was clocked in while I did that, you could get fired for that. And now they have to go drive somewhere along with the bank and this place and stand in line for hours without any hours support at their store, and they're also alone. Yeah, good luck with that. They should be ashamed of themselves putting their associates in more situations that are dangerous. More. You should put them in less dangerous situations. I just don't get it, man. I absolutely don't get it. It's ridiculous, but whatever. Whatever. Maybe one day we'll all just be gone. That's what me for sure. Very, very soon. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You can message me on there and I'll talk to you about anything. I'll talk to you about your favorite vacation you went on when you were a child and how whimsical it was. Mine was, I never actually went anywhere. I grew up in a trailer park, so yeah. Rest in peace. So until next time, make sure you do me a big ass favor, guys. Make sure you get the hell on it. Doggone it. Bye. Yeah. This is me twerking in Las Vegas with some chicks from Tekken. You can't see it, but it happened.